Good evening, lovers of life. How are you doing? And how was your day? Okay, but before I share with you what I'm going to do or say, let me just introduce myself. My name is Launa K. Launa K. Yeah, I'm Namibian, born and bred in Namibia. I'm the fourth from the family of five. And for those who have been following me, you have been now, you know my story. You know my story, excuse me. You know my story and so on. Yeah, please guys, let's grow this channel. I'm trusting the Lord to reach a thousand, a thousand, 1K guys. Let's share, please share and like, leave a comment below. And yeah, so then let's grow this channel, guys. Yeah. So and then one of the stuff is that you'd ask yourself, do I just like black stuff? I don't know. It just happened that every time that I feel like recording, I found myself wearing most of the time black stuff. Like when you see here, this is a black top, well, and this is a throwover, which is also black, and it's very cold in my town. It's very, very cold today. Yeah, so yeah, and yeah, myself, I was also just yeah, feeling a little bit not myself. Look at this hair, it want to expose me. Yeah, yeah, please guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment below. My name is Launa K, or rather Launa K. Welcome to my channel. If you're a new subby, if you're a new follower, welcome, feel home, and may the Lord bless you. For the old ones, guys, thank you so much. We are now at 100 something. Let's keep pushing, share, and so on. Yeah, today I have come with a very interesting topic that I was asked by one of the subbies. I think it should be 2 months ago. I was asked to please share, and it has been taking me a bit long. I was procrastinating. I was meditating on it. Should I not? Is it the right time? And so on. Yeah. So anyway, today I just want to share with you. I'll be checking my minutes, and I might be talking faster. Yeah, I want to share with you about it's actually my adoption story. My adoption story. But before I come to that, let me just run through quickly what I had been through for me to come to that point. As I told you that I grew up in a situation that was a little bit hectic. So I found myself, remember in the other story, I said I'd left Windhoek and so on. So I eventually came back. 93, I came back to the house, and I decided to go back for good. I will not be running anywhere again. Let my mother kill me if she feel like killing me. Let my siblings hate me. It's okay. I'll just go. There's no other place than home. Because when I went to Windhoek, this is a story on but I just want to give you a light. When I went to Windhoek, I found myself almost getting into lesbianism, and I found myself drinking more, but not guys, and only the devil knew what he wanted to do with my life. But I will share with it another day. My story as a lesbian. Yeah, but how I also have encountered Jesus in a vision, and that is what led me to come back home to Arandis in 1993 around August. So when I came to Arandis, I stayed, and in the process, I gave my life to Christ. And when I gave my life to Christ, going to the church, even though it was really hard, mom did not agree with the religion, but I decided to go to Christ because it was keeping me away from the club. It was keeping me away from bad vibes, and I was just in the house of God. And at least I would go to the house of God, where at least I felt peace. I felt there was a little bit of a family, even though there was some rejection here and there due to the background I come from. I told you I was from a broken home, and nobody really wanted to associate themselves. And even if they associated themselves, they tag you as the poor, person that we associate ourselves. And yeah, but thank God for those who saw beyond my poverty life, and they associated themselves with me and so on. So by the way, that is how a certain family came from Windhoek. They moved to Windhoek, and one of their daughter came to visit. So we connected. We became kind of church friends, and we became church friends. And I was like, that was now getting into 94, around January, February. And I asked her, is it okay if I can come to Windhoek to get a job? I won't mind. Even if I have to do domestic work, I'll just be fine. Even if I have to work in your house, I'll just be fine. Imagine this time around, I'm now born again. And guys, I cannot go and live with boys. And guys, I cannot do any other shabby stuff. I just have to keep my life right. So that is how I get to meet this young lady, and she said, no, you can come to Windhoek. I think after a month, when she left, when the finishing of her relatives was done here in Arandes, she went back and I followed her. So I remember I went to Windhoek with I hiked with one of the church members. So I came at the place. So when I came at her place, she was also going to church. We started going to church. I'll be visiting the assemblies of God. I'll be going to AFM. Life was just good. Life in the Lord was just good. It was so beautiful. No alcohol, no smoking, no lesbianism thing. It was just no boyfriend issues. It was just fine. Yeah, guys. So when I came to her place, and then I stayed there. So she was in that place. It was herself, her husband, and it was another gentleman that was also staying there. So it's a 2-bedroom house, and I used to sleep in the sitting room. So because this I couple, and this gentleman I don't know, and I've just come to search for greener pastures in Windhoek. And that time I could only qualify as a domestic worker. That was my first job. And you must remember, in 92 I had my first job as a domestic worker. That's a story of another day again. Yeah, I would want to share with you my story as a domestic worker, as a cashier, and so on. Yeah, guys. So I stayed with my friend. I was helping her cooking, cleaning the house, and I was going to the church and things like that. So I think within a month or two, she just changed her mind. And when she changed her mind, she just told me, or maybe this gentleman maybe spoke to him that, I love the girl. Can you please do something for me there, and so on. So she came, and to me one day she approached me and she said, yeah, this Mr. Who said he love you. And I think, let me call this, I don't know, arranged marriage, but anyway, it's about my adoption. So that is how I got, and then she told me, she actually said, so because I think you must just accept him, because they don't want a person to stay here who is not part of us. So I think just accept him, as as you can see, you also don't have accommodation in Windhoek to also be a good option. Then you don't need to sleep in the sitting room anymore. Just accept him. And then the guy will be like, no, let me pray about it, guys. Then the guy will come and just bother me while I'm sleeping. I'll be like, no, I will scream and so on. And really, I did not love the guy. I just loved him, like him as a human being, as an uncle in the house. I did not really love the guy, and he was not attractive to me. He was just like God. He looked like God. That's all. And I did not see him as a lover or something else. So that is how in the process, then I asked my friend, I think let me just go and look for a place somewhere else. So and I told you, when I started fellowshipping with different people at their churches, so I met people who who kind of I share with them. I said, I'm at a friend's house and she's forcing me into a relationship of which I don't want. Would you please be able to help me? So these people, one lady said, no, I can assist you. And they really saw the sincerity on my face. And you must understand, before that, I had been through a lot while in Windhoek and so on. And guys, so from there, I stayed with this other lady, and this lady just wanted me to, you must not be cleaning, just pray, just do. And she acted a little bit like of a psyche. You know, you find these people in the church that are just too holier than Jesus, and they've got they just have their own way of doing things, and sometimes they let you do things, and you know, things that are not just fine. So then I told myself, oh my God, ish. Then one day I just tell this lady, thank you, ma'am, for everything and so on. I think I'm going back and so on. So I came to this lady, back to this house again, my friend's house. So when I came there, so that is how I asked her to please can she give me an accommodation again, because I don't want the guy and so on. And then she's like, no, they said blah blah blah. And then I slept there maybe for some days, and then I went to share with somebody in the church, and then the person will be like, no, there's a couple, they are white people, they want somebody to stay with their baby, they need a nanny. So I was like, what an opportunity, nanny, and I'll be sleeping there. Praise God, guys. When I came to that house, you know, as many people don't respect nannies. Guys, that nanny that you are looking down upon, you just never know who she can become. You understand? So this couple, they had the audacity to let me sleep on the carpet, and their child is in the cot, them they're on the bed, and I must sleep on the carpet, and I must not, and they are apparently Christian, I must not talk to visitors, I'm not allowed to go for weekends, and the money was very little. So I stayed there, I think, for a month, and I'm like, God, I just couldn't. So I had to go to my friend and I begged her. Long story short, my friend, you know, I told myself, if I go home, there's nothing to go and offer. What must I do? Then my friend, now this time they came with a different strategy. So when they came, so I had no choice but to just say yes to this relationship. I can call this an arranged marriage. So she convinced me, and in my heart, guys, I knew I don't love this guy. I just knew I don't love him. But I said yes to him, and yeah, so, and then the life was like a cohabitation. So I was promoted from the sitting room to the bedroom. And guys, while I was with this guy, the Holy Spirit has been speaking to me. While I was with this guy, you know, God showed me a vision of being in their village. Being in their village, and I saw his mother was having a traditional broom, that broom that is made with grass, and this woman was sweeping my footstep away from their village. So, and then long story short, we got married. No, his family came from the village, and we went to Arandes, we went for introduction, and yeah, we came back. Guys, I changed from, because they were this apostolic kind of a people, I changed from wearing like a young lady to an old person wearing long skirts, from doing makeup, no more makeup. You know, life was just different, from trusting the Lord for real to now going to witch doctors, guys. Hey, So, long story short, so we got married in 1994. I think it was around November. I can't really remember the date. We got married, and it was dramatic. So my ex-mother-in-law, have to decide for me what type of dress I should wear. I wanted a dress that was open behind. No, that is not religion. And I must not comb my hair like this. I must not do this. And my ex-husband must not be close to me. Guys, it was a whole lot of thing, and you could see they were really trying to really seems like they love me, but they pretended that they love me. So guys, let's meet in the next chapter 2. I want to keep these videos as short as possible. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, leave a comment below. Until I see you next time, where we are going to discuss, continue how his mother actually pretended to like me, but they did not like me because I was not the woman that they have chosen me to be for their son. God bless you.